Once again, I have to question the stupidity of people. You are looking at the title of the video and thinking, what's he on about? Well, pretty much, this past Friday, a certain individual decided to break into my store, try to steal stuff. Luckily, he didn't get that far. I wish I could show you the CCTV of his epic fail, but I got told off the police if I do that, I could face, like, trouble myself. So I'm just gonna have to describe and give as good of an explanation as possible. So basically, it was about 4 AM when the alarm for my store went off. When I got there at 7 for opening, with the rest of the staff, we all had a quick look at the CCTV. 1 minute it's fine, the next we see a pair of legs dangling from the ceiling. If that happened during the day, some kid could have easily gone up and went,
Santa?
So, once he broke through the roof and set the alarm off, he basically just fell. No word of a lie. As soon as the alarm started buzzing, he fell out of the roof onto the floor, in perfect view of the CCTV. So everyone got a good look at his face. So now we know to keep an eye out for this guy. Normally with situations like this, it's maybe a week to a month before the guy attempts anything or gets spotted. This dumb motherfucker decided to come back during the day to try and pocket a couple of things. For those of you who don't know what I mean, pocketing is basically just stealing. So I was on the shop floor during that time and I actually saw him come in. So it was one of those, I informed the manager. I got a couple more members of staff, which luckily it was a staff full of lads that was sort of working tonight, so I had plenty of help. We basically had to make sure we keep him in the store until the police arrived. We basically just tried to quietly follow him around, but he spotted us and attempted to run. Now, I just want to say this. If you work in retail at all, you know in situations like these, you are not actually allowed to hit them, but you are allowed to restrain them. And what that means is those of you who practice your like headlocks, your pins and stuff like that, work in retail because you actually get to use them. We basically had to try and pin this guy to the floor. Me grabbing like one of his arms, another lad grabbing the other, then just sort of holding him down. He didn't go down easy. He started swinging, and I don't mean like proper boxing swinging. I mean like this swinging. Ended up clipping me one, but luckily nothing sort of... He punched like a little bitch, basically. There was no strength behind it, so we sort of worked on the assumption that this guy was on something. So holding him down, the police came. They took him along, and we went about our business. Luckily, due to the fact that he did actually hit me, my works gave me 2 days off of full pay. So this is the question I have. If you break into some place, why go back a couple hours later and attempt to steal during the day when it's full, if you can't even break into it and steal something when it's empty? It's not like there's anything worth stealing in my store anyway. It's all cheap. There is literally just cheap food, cheap drinks. Why steal? For about 20 quid, you could get yourself a decent shop. It's, like, idiotic.